Gigi reading from FoodWISE, and I am continuing with my section on food security. That section is titled, We Need Food Security in the Our Shared World of Food and Farming part. And I'm talking about federal income transfer programs, nutritional assistance. Some of this food comes from the federal government. Some comes from huge retailers. Washington State, for example, has a highly centralized network of food assistance, primarily relying on federal aid programs. Each month, food banks in Washington State receive over 554 truckloads of USDA food and distribute it to over 126,000 families. USDA food trucked directly to food banks accounts for nearly a fifth of the food that pantries distribute. The majority of the remaining food is purchased or donated from retail outlets that also get food from out of state and out of the country. Certainly, privately run programs, at least 50,000 by some accounts, are increasing across the country in step with increasing food needs. I'm going to stop there. That's a good place to stop because I want to highlight how donations are down, way down with coronavirus, the pandemic, and not just that, but volunteers. So labor hours are short. Food banks have closed. So I wrote this in 2019. That's when I completed it. It came out in January, and it was in February, and certainly by March, that coronavirus restrictions were in place. They're in place for a good reason. And the articles that I give you here show that cases are rising where people are not practicing the precautions that we've been trying to understand and use for the past several months. In some cases, infections have never reached a peak in a particular state, and yet it is opening up. This is a recipe for disaster. It doesn't build resilience at all because there's absolutely no adaptation going on to this particular threat other than to deny it.